Hey guys, Saintsfan here, and welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Yes, even though all this Red Dead stuff is happening, I'm not going to stop doing GTA videos. So if anyone out there is wondering or worrying, don't, because I'm still going to be doing them. And even when the game comes out, I'll do like half and half, you know? In this video, what I want to talk about, because a week or so ago, I made a few videos talking about some myths, some craziness, scary stuff happening in GTA 5. One about the maintenance tunnels and how there's some creepy stuff going on. I'll link both of those videos in the description. If you haven't watched that one, that's a pretty freaky video. And then the other one, I talk a little bit about the mysterious TO1 and TO2 doors and the Chilean tunnels. And you guys really seem to like that. So I thought what I'd do today is go over some of the craziest GTA 5 myths. And if you guys want to see more of this stuff, like more videos on these crazy GTA 5 myths, just let me know with a thumbs up and a comment down below. Now, getting into the myths. So the first one we'll start with, just because it's a nice, easy one, everyone knows it, the Jetpack. Now, the Jetpack was actually in San Andreas, so that's why many people believed it was also going to appear in GTA 5, because they both took place in Los Santos. Now, in GTA 5, this Jetpack myth started because of the Mount Chilean mural. You can see at the bottom right, there's a guy who appears to be wearing a jetpack. Also, in the game files, like in the game code, there were lines pointing to the jetpack being a real thing. The interesting part is a patch later, like once people found that information, the next update to GTA 5, it removed all of those lines of code. So it's like Rockstar was hiding something. At the moment, there's still many rumors as to where this jetpack might be. The biggest one is that it's somewhere in Fort Zancudo. There's another little minor one that says it's actually in Lester's home, because in his house, there's a box with a sticker of an astronaut and a jetpack and a laser rifle. So people kind of thought that might be a reference to the jetpack. And another theory is that on the 53rd mission in the game, there's a train that derails into the Alamo Sea, and some people believe that the parts for the jetpack are buried in the sea. That's the first crazy myth, and honestly, who knows if it's real or not, because people are still finding stuff 3 years into the game that they didn't know about when the game, came out. So maybe in a year or two, we'll finally see this jetpack that everyone believes. Next up, we have the Abyss. Now, the Abyss is a myth location, and it's the name given to the deepest part of the ocean. Now, in GTA 5 and GTA Online, the player can actually travel to extremely deep ocean depths using a submarine. The deepest I think you can go is 490 feet. After that, that's when you die from the pressure. Now, at some of these deep depths, you can find a bunch of really cool stuff. Shipwrecks, airplane wrecks, sunken UFO wreckage, and even the remains and bones of a big animal. Now, before we get into what's in the Abyss, I just want to say, since you can't go down there without cheating, no one really knows, so that's why this is still a myth. But players often hear strange noises when they're down there, like at the deepest part of the ocean. And because of this, many people believe that the Kraken actually exists in the Abyss. Now, there is no way to tell, because you can't get down there without cheating, and like I mentioned in a few videos, when it comes to Easter eggs and certain things in GTA 5, when you cheat, it makes all that stuff irrelevant, because the game does not allow you to no-clip or to fly or to cheat to get these Easter eggs and clues to spawn, like the one that was found recently with Bigfoot versus the Beast. Now, the Kraken. This is obviously based off of the real-life Kraken myth, but many people believe that those pile of bones that you can find on the floor of the sea, that's an Easter egg by Rockstar actually referencing the Kraken. And since we can't go past 490 feet, many people who believe in this Kraken myth say that the Kraken actually lives about 1,000 feet down in the water. That's why you'll never be able to see him. But it actually is one of the most popular and crazier myths in GTA 5. Also, the submarine is named the Kraken, so that's another Easter egg by Rockstar that these people believe references the actual Kraken monster. This next one has actually had quite a bit of research done on it, and although no one has truly seen what this myth looks like, there are a lot of clues that say it exists. The Goatman. So the Goatman is a possible myth, and he appears to be a humanoid that stands upright with hair covering its entire body along with two horns protruding from the top of its head. Since there have been so few sightings, its behavior is unknown, as it's only been reported that the Goatman runs under the bridge towards the ocean after being spotted. The location that many people believe the Goatman exists is somewhat near the lighthouse. It's a little bit south of it. There's also been some other references pointing to Goatman in GTA 5, such as a goat's face being found on the ocean foam not too far from the bridge's location. And near the location where you find him, there's a house that's for sale, possibly being sold due to the fear of the Goatman, but both of those are kind of unlikely. That's just some of the beliefs of the people who think Goatman is real. Now, I saved the best two for last because these have the most amount of information behind them and the most amount of investigation looking into them. The first one, Ratman. This is the guy that I did the video on a week or so ago in the maintenance tunnels. If you watch that video, it's hard to tell me, even though you can't see the actual person or the actual creature, it's hard to deny that there's not something creepy going on in those tunnels. There's a bunch of footstep noises that you hear. There's a bunch of people running through water. There's even a creepy laugh when you go to a certain part in the tunnels. And this theory or myth actually stems all the way back from GTA 3, although it became the most popular in GTA 4. People believed in the subway systems in Liberty City. That's where Ratman lived. But because of all these mysterious noises and laughter and footsteps that you hear in the maintenance tunnels in GTA 5, many people believe he might have moved locations. And then last but not least, we have clowns. Now, it's kind of funny how I mentioned that because in real life, there's a bunch of news articles and stories going around about clowns. But in GTA, there's actually proof. And I'll leave a link to the video in the description. In the video, towards the end of it, I think, there's actually a clown that this guy finds in the Sandy Shores motel that's worn down. He's just standing in a corner with an axe in his hand. And it was really weird because according to the guy, he was not using mods and he's in single player. So it's not like he's in online with a friend off the radar. And no one really knows if this is some sort of glitch or Easter egg that he triggered by doing a sequence of events. I will say this clown sighting has only been seen on the next-gen version of GTA 5, so maybe it's something that Rockstar added into the newer versions of the game. There's actually quite a bit of clues regarding these clowns in GTA 5. So in the mission Grassroots, Trevor actually meets Barry at a makeshift table in Legion Square, where he tries to raise awareness about the legalization of marijuana. And then Barry insists that Trevor try some of his weed, and after much debate, Trevor finally gives in, and he begins to hallucinate a large group of clowns appearing around him. You may remember this mission from GTA 5, but at this point, he kills all the clowns, destroys the clown vans, and finally, once he gets rid of all of them, his vision becomes clear again, and the hallucination stops. And because of that, because of Trevor and his fear of clowns, this clown myth or this clown sighting found in the motel could be related to that. And the clown outfit and the clown van are actually one of the few items in GTA 5 that you cannot obtain legit. You cannot obtain them by regular means. So whatever this guy saw in the abandoned motel, if like he claims it wasn't a mod, then it had to have been something that the game spawned in. Anyway, that is it with the video. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully you guys enjoyed some of the crazier myths that people believe in GTA 5. Let me know in the comment section what you think about these 5 in particular, and then also let me know what's the craziest GTA 5 or just GTA myth that you've ever heard. There's some pretty crazy ones out there. Most of them don't have any evidence or any investigation into them. It's just like real life, a bunch of people that are a little crazy talking about some stuff that is not true. But then, like I showed in the Ratman maintenance tunnel video, there's some myths like it, which honestly, it's hard not to believe in. But you guys can let me know in the comment section. If you did enjoy the video though, I'd appreciate if you could take a second out of your day to drop a like and then subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss out on any other awesome GTA content. Anyway, see you all in the next one. As always, it's your boy Saintsfan, I'm out. Peace.